Hi, I'm Allyn Root for The Blaze. There are two major political parties in America. I'm a member of the naive, stupid, and cowardly one. I'm a Republican. How stupid is the GOP? They still don't get it. I told them 5 years ago, 2 books ago, a national bestseller ago, The Ultimate Obama Survival Guide, and in hundreds of articles and commentaries that Obamacare was never meant to help America or heal the sick or lower healthcare costs or lower the debt or expand the economy. So the GOP needs to stop calling Obamacare a train wreck. That means it's a mistake or an accident. That means it's a gigantic flop or a failure. But it's not. This is a brilliant and purposeful attempt to damage the U.S. economy, kill jobs, and bring down capitalism. It's not a failure. It's Obama's grand success. It's not a train wreck, folks. Obamacare is a suicide attack. Obama's hero and mentor was Saul Alinsky, a radical Marxist intent on destroying capitalism. Alinsky's stated advice was to call the other guy a terrorist to hide your own intentions, to scream the other guy is ruining America, well, you're the one actually plotting the destruction of America, to claim again and again in every sentence of every speech that you are saving the middle class. Well, you are busy wiping out the middle class. It's always about hiding your intentions. The GOP is so stupid they can't see it. There are no mistakes here. This is a suicide attack. The telltale sign isn't the disastrous start to Obamacare or the devastating effect the new taxes are having on the economy or the death of full-time jobs or the overwhelming debt or the dramatic increases in health insurance rates or the 70% of doctors because of Obamacare that are now thinking of retiring, bringing on a healthcare crisis of unimaginable proportions. Forget all that. The real sign that this is a purposeful terrorist attack upon capitalism is how many Obama administration members and Democratic congressmen are openly calling Tea Party Republicans and anyone who wants to stop or defund Obamacare terrorists. That's the clue. Even the clueless GOP should be able to see that. They're calling the reasonable people, the patriots, the people who believe in the U.S. Constitution, the people who believe exactly what the founding fathers believed, the people who want to take power away from corrupt politicians who have put America $17 trillion in debt and bankrupted our children and grandchildren, they're calling them terrorists. Why? Because they're Saul Alinskying the GOP. The real terrorists, the real murderers of the middle class, the real job killers, the real bad guys trying to bring down capitalism are calling the patriots by a terrible name to fool, confuse, and distract the public. Obamacare is actually a raving, rollicking, fantastic success. Stop calling it a failure. Here's what it was created to do, and it's succeeding on all counts. Number one, Obamacare was intended to bring about the Marxist dream, redistribution of wealth. Rich people, small business owners, and the middle class are being robbed so that the money can be redistributed to poor people who will vote Democrat. Think about it. If you're rich or middle class, you now have to pay your own healthcare costs at much higher rates and 40 million other people's costs too through massive tax increases. So you're stuck paying for both bills. You're left broke. End of the middle class. Brilliant. Number two, Obamacare was intended to wipe out the middle class and make them dependent upon government. Think about it. Even Obama's IRS predicts health insurance for a typical American family by 2016 will be $20,000 a year. That's just the average. That means many of us will pay more than $20,000 a year. But how would middle-class Americans pay that bill and have anything left for food or housing or living? People that make $40,000 or $50,000 or $60,000 can't possibly hope to spend $20,000 on health insurance without becoming homeless. Bingo. That's how you wipe out the middle class and turn all of America into welfare queens. That's how you make middle-class people dependent on government. That's how you make everyone addicted to getting checks from Big Brother. Brilliant. Success. Number three, as a bonus to wiping out the middle class, Obamacare is intended to kill every decent paying full-time job in the economy, creating only crummy, crappy part-time jobs. Why? Just to make sure, double sure, the middle class is trapped with no way out. Just to make sure no one has the $20,000 per year to pay for health insurance, thereby guaranteeing they all become wards of the state. Brilliant. Obamacare is a success. Number four, Obamacare is intended to bankrupt small business and therefore starve donations to the GOP. Think about it. Do you know a business owner? I know hundreds of them. Their rates are being doubled, tripled, and quadrupled by Obamacare. Between the dramatically higher healthcare costs, higher taxes, mounds of new regulations under Obamacare, IRS attacks on small business under Obama, the dying economy under Obama, and the higher inflation on everything we buy, even though the government claims there is no inflation. Small business is being forced out of business. Now, guess who writes 75% of the checks to Republican candidates and conservative causes? Small business. So even if a small business owner manages to survive somehow and not go out of business, he or she certainly can no longer write a big check to Republican candidates anymore. Money is the mother's milk of politics. Without donations, a political party ceases to exist. Bingo. That's the point of Obamacare. Obama's bankrupting his political opposition and drying up donations to the GOP. Number 5, Obamacare is intended to make the IRS all-powerful. It adds thousands of new IRS agents. It puts the IRS in charge of overseeing 15% of the U.S. economy. Their government employees union gets rich and powerful. The IRS now has the right, because of Obamacare, to snoop into every aspect of your life, to go into your bank accounts, to fine you, to frighten you, to intimidate you, even to imprison you. And Obama and his socialist cabal have access to your deepest medical secrets. By law, your doctor has to ask your sexual history. That information is now in the hands of government, so Obama and the IRS can blackmail GOP candidates into either not running at all, or supporting bigger government, or leaking the information and ruining your campaign. Or have you forgotten that the IRS harassed, intimidated, and persecuted critics of Obama and the GOP fundraisers in Obama's first term? Bingo. That's the point of Obamacare. Number 6, Obamacare is intended to unionize 15 million healthcare workers. That produces $15 billion in new union dues. And all of that goes to fund Democratic candidates and socialist causes, thereby guaranteeing Obama's friends never lose another election, and Obama's policies keep ruining capitalism and bankrupting business owners long after he's out of office. Message to the GOP: wake up. This isn't a game. This isn't tiddlywinks. This is a serious, purposeful attempt to hijack America and destroy capitalism. It's not a train wreck. It's a suicide attack. Obama knows exactly what he's doing. Stop apologizing and start fighting like a cornered Wolverine. Oh, and one more thing. Conservatives aren't terrorists. Get that through your head. We are patriots and saviors. We represent the Constitution and the Founding Fathers. We are the heroes and the good guys. And unless you get all of this through your thick skulls, America's lost forever. We are terrorists. We're Benjamin Franklin. We're George Washington. We're Thomas Jefferson. We're John Adams. We're James Madison. I'm Allyn Root for The Blaze. God bless America and save us from this purposeful suicide attack upon America called Obamacare. Bye-bye.